Good afternoon, everybody. It is 6:30 p.m. on April 29th, 2020, and I want to talk to you about why loan forbearance is a bad idea. So, loan forbearance is being offered by a lot of banks to people and their mortgage payments if they're affected by COVID-19. The problem with forbearance is that, number one, you still have to pay interest on the outstanding principal, and there's no pause on the interest accrual. So if you take the lifetime of the loan, if you're going to be paying every single month until the maturity date, and versus if you take this forbearance and then pay down to maturity date, you will end up paying more interest total. And that's the biggest reason, in my opinion. If there was a freeze on interest, then I think forbearance would be a great idea. You could park the money somewhere else and maybe invest it somewhere temporarily. But given that interest continues to accrue and then you're going to have to pay the whole lump sum at the end of the forbearance period, it makes no sense, if you can afford it, to take the forbearance. Of course, if you are temporarily maybe furloughed, or maybe you got laid off or something and you literally can't afford to pay, you got to do what you got to do. But if you can afford it, I don't think forbearance is such a great idea. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm open to suggestions, but the first thing I looked for when I learned about this opportunity is, number one, do they stop or freeze interest? And the answer to that is no. So it's not a good idea, in my opinion.